3 new Advent of Ascension betas just released, and a whole new dimension was added. On today's vid, not only will we be taking a look at Noah, but also to the other changes these betas bring. But before we do, if you love Minecraft and Advent of Ascension, make sure to grab by that red subscribe button. Let's get started. Quite some stuff got removed this time as well, you know? I mean, you know the drill now. We start with the stuff that gets removed, and with me not knowing how to properly make the UI appear. Let's start with this chest. First thing you're gonna notice is the silver coin and ancient cavern and immortality realmstone. Why did they remove realmstones, you may ask? Well, because the whole dimension is now gone and also gone. We'll be getting into what replaces it in a moment, you know? But for now, let's go to all the things that have died. Also, all of these banners, they are now gone, which are Creepoid, Godly, Goal, Gingerbread, Illusion, Light, Skeletal, Sea-banner, Shire banner, which technically this wasn't the Shire banner that died, but it changes texture, so this texture is the one that died, and the Net Engage banner. As for the blocks that die, Immortalis Progressor, Luxon Shrine, Celian Shrine, Airborne Shrine, and Pluton Shrine. As for the mobs, we have Mr. I have no texture that last time I thought it was a bug, but no, he was gonna die anyways. This guy is called Hydrolon, this guy is called Coralon, were both from Coralos, this guy is spawned from Hydrolis, but since the boss is removed, now this guy is also removed, and the Coralon, well, a walking weird thing doesn't fit in a water dimension anymore. Also, Mr. Portal Master, also known as the Realmstone Scammer, got removed since now Realmstone are not single use anymore, so he's not needed whatsoever, and stop scamming me for my Realmstone, they value more than a couple copper coins, you know? You just have to be removed. Anyways, let's stand in our teleportation pod and zoom into that chest to go into the new beta. And an up-defined zoom later, we are now in the latest beta, beta 4 for 1.16, and as you can see, stuff I say was gonna be gone is really gone. But let's go into the changes after we will be entering this beautiful gold looking portal of Noah. But let's start first things first. Before level 15 now all mobs drop counter XP even when passive, and aeropoles are now rotatable as if they were locks. Do you mind? Do you mind me opening this chest? Thank you very much. Okay, another thing that changes is that now Oceanus and Silver Diving helmets are now craftable. Now, all the types of giants are rarer, including the wood one, not just that the wood one got moved to the forest from, I think it was the plains. As for the change book, I'm not gonna go over everything, just the things that I consider the most important, but feel free to pause while we see everything right here, okay? Okay, and now what I think is the most important is loot now spawns on bastions, moves no longer appear on mushroom islands. That's not supposed to say wind is wind, but hey, I did that. And apart from that is mainly a lot of entity fixes, item fixes, just the little book fixes and making the structures generate even better because, well, yeah, some of them, because the dimensions were in beta last time, were generating wrongly, but that should now, in its majority, be fixed. Remember, this is a beta and it's still not the final version for 1.16. Now, time to head into Nowhere. Before heading into Nowhere, if you haven't seen our first 1.16 AoA beta review, I'd recommend you check it out after this video. Wait a second, we can't be heading into Nowhere without knowing how to get to Nowhere. I mean, if you're going nowhere, you at least have to know how to do it, you know? And for this, we're gonna need a blank gemstone, a notch apple, a dragon egg, and an end crystal. This is a shapeless crafting, I just put it like that because it looks cool and it gives us the Noah realm. As you can see, this dimension requires you to go to the end and use the dragon egg, one of the rarest items in the whole game, in order to get to it, so why don't we keep on going through that portal with the evil chicken looking at us. Time to head into Nowhere. Welcome to Nowhere, the place where most random ideas end up living in. In all seriousness, what do we have here in Nowhere? Well, first of all, we have a little bit of stained glass lamps decorating the place. It's a really small dome. I mean, let's go into spectator mode real quick. And as you can see outside, it literally is just this little dome. It's still a really work in progress dimension for which we have two portals, you know? First, and most importantly, our way back. Something I didn't realize was here, and the first time I came here I killed myself in order to get out. And this one that currently I don't think it works. Yeah, it doesn't work, but it's the one that is gonna go into the dungeon and all of that stuff. So this is like just the main room. Right over here we have these little intricate quartz pillar thingies with some end rods on top that look quite cool if I'm being honest. We also have a shulker bullet trophy, a firebolt trophy, a golden one at that, and an ornate dragon firebolt trophy. What's happened when I place these ones? Well, yeah, they are just the little trophy thingies that you get from bosses, which what they do is... why can I not... okay, what I thought they did is that they could hold in an item. Apparently it's not as simple as that. Anyways, yeah, this dimension is kind of a little bit small right now. We also have in here a heat lamp, a roadside lamp with a little soul campfire. I mean, it looks really cool, you know, for a generated structure. We also have this really cool little chandelier made out of arcade lights, and as you can see, most of the blocks from Immortales got reused to be here, and these ones, the arcade ones, I'm pretty sure those ones were from Ancient Cavern because this is the dimension that will be supplementing is not the right word. Substituting, that's the right word, those two dimensions, you know, with the boss fights, and probably the immortals will live somewhere around here in the boss section. And with that we have pretty much covered all that has been during these 3 little betas. Remember, as always, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a comment down below, to leave a like as well, and subscribe for more AoA and Minecraft content. Until next time, reach out!